Good evening. It's 5:02 p.m. and the regular session of the Planning Commission of the City of Lancaster will come to order. Tonight, our invocation will be offered by Commissioner Burden and the pledge will be led by Vice Chair Harvey. If you all please stand.
Please remain standing and join us as we recite our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. May I have the roll call, please?
Chairman Vos,
Here.
Vice Chairperson Harvey,
Present.
Commissioner Burden,
Present.
Commissioner Derryberry,
I'm here.
Commissioner Moore,
Present.
Commissioner Tufts,
Present.
and Commissioner Underwood.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thanks. Could we have the door open, please? Thanks. All right. Public business from the floor. Any person wishing to address the commission on any items on the agenda will be asked to complete a speaker's card for the recording secretary identifying the agenda item they wish to discuss. Is when that item is called, we'll ask the speakers to come forward and address us. Well, we have one potential speaker in the audience, which she may or may not talk to us tonight. Who knows? All right, first action item tonight is the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of August 21st, 2023. Have a motion, please?
I'll put forward the motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of August 21st, 2023.
Thank you.
And I'll second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Please vote. Motion passes 7-0. I'm going to switch the agenda around a bit and take item number 3 first. The reason for that is item number 2, Commissioner Moore must recuse on that item, so in the deference of time, we'll take up item number 3 first. For the record, we received on this new public hearing, tentative tract map number 83231, and a time extension 23-011. We did receive one piece of correspondence via email from Shanna O'Neill. And with that, Ms. Breakey.
Thank you, Chairman. So the first item before you tonight is a proposed time extension for tentative tract map number 83231. This map was approved by Planning Commission on September 20th, 2021. The applicant is now requesting a 3-year time extension. This would extend the expiration date to September 20th, 2026, and would provide them with more time to prepare the final map, the building plans, and the grading plans. This vicinity map shows that the project site is on 20th Street East and Nugent Street approximately. And in conclusion, staff recommends that the Planning Commission adopt resolution number 23-24, granting a 3-year time extension to September 20th, 2026 for tentative tract map number 83231 for a 39-lot single-family residential subdivision in the R7000 zone. Staff and the applicant are available for any questions.
Thank you. We had the one letter. Any speakers on this item? Oh, no speakers? All right,
Sorry,
thank
no
you.
speakers.
All right, without objection, then we'll close the public hearing and consider a motion.
I'll move that we adopt resolution number 23-24, granting a 3-year extension to September 20th, 2016 for tentative track map number 83231 for 39 single-family residential lots in the R7000 zone.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you. Anything further? Please vote. Motion passes 7-0. The next item is a new public hearing on tentative tract map number 83571. Commissioner Moore,
Yeah, I have to recuse myself because I live in the vicinity of the area.
you live nearby.
Yeah.
All right, then. Thank you. So, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
And we still have a quorum. And Commissioner Moore is excused. I noticed on the agenda that the tract map number was inadvertently listed as a different tract map. The actual tract map is 83571. We have an uncontested letter on this from the applicant. And I think we picked up a couple of typos, but I'm sure somebody will clear that up before the action item is taken. So, Ms. Brakey?
Thank you, Chairman. The second project before you tonight is tentative tract map number 83571. This is a request for a 40-lot residential subdivision in the R7000 zone. The vicinity map shows the project encompasses just under 10 acres on 40th Street West, south of Avenue J8. It is substantially surrounded by existing residential development. And here you can see the tentative tract map with the subject parcel highlighted in blue. This proposal connects to existing single-family residences to the south and a separate approved tract map to the north. In conclusion, staff recommends that the Planning Commission adopt resolution number 23-22, approving tentative tract map number 83571 for the subdivision of the subject property into 40 single-family residential lots in the R7000 zone, located on 40th Street West, south of Avenue J8, and adopting a mitigated negative declaration. Staff and the applicant are available for any questions.
Thank you. Our attorney has some comments to add to this recommendation.
Thank you, Chair and Commissioners. I have some very minor suggested revisions to conditions of approval, and they are conditions 55, 64, and 65. I should explain we received a letter from the applicant this afternoon indicating they accepted the conditions of approval as originally drafted. So just before the meeting, I had an opportunity to speak with a representative of the applicant who is in the audience and gave her a heads up specifically about what my very minor suggested language is. And I will ask her, after I'm done reciting the proposed changes for your consideration, whether the applicant accepts the conditions as revised. So with that, condition 55 would begin as revised. Prior to final map approval, grading permit issuance and/or storm drain permit issuance, and then the words whichever comes first would be added. In condition 64, the condition would begin as is. Prior to final map approval, sewer plan lateral connection approval and/or sewer permit issuance. Once again, right there, the words whichever comes first would be added. And then finally, in condition 65, it would begin as is prior to issuance of a sewer plan lateral connection approval and/or sewer encroachment permit issuance. And then once again, the words whichever comes first, comma, would be added there. And those are my suggested revisions for your consideration. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And the applicant's representative is here, and she's nodding her head. So for the record, if you just care to come up and say, yes, you agree, and we'll move on.
Thank you, Chairman Vose. Yes, we would agree to those changes. Thank
Very
you.
good, thank you.
Chair Vos,
Go ahead.
might it be appropriate to ask a question just for clarification? So that was conditions that were read within 55, 65, what was the other? Okay, 55, 64?
55, 64, and 65.
Thank you.
I did make a call today on the resolution that was recommended for approval, and just for clarification, the staff report indicated a closing date on the public review period for the environmental document of August 18th, and I believe the resolution said September 11th. So which is correct, the 18th?
September 11th, and it's been corrected on all forms and documents.
So it's the
September
8th?
11th was the end date.
Oh, 9/11 what?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, then we are correct. All right, thank you. So with the recommended, any comments or questions on the recommendation before us with the suggestion modification? Anyone? Nope. There's no other public here for comments, so we have no other public comment?
No other public
All right
comments.
then. So without objection, we'll close the public hearing and consider a motion that would include the 3 recommended changes.
A motion to adopt resolution number 23-22, approving TTM number 83571 for the subdivision of the subject property into 40 single-family residential lots in the R7000 zone located on 40th Street West, south of Avenue J8, and adopting a mitigated negative declaration.
Including the 3 recommended conditions of approval
Including the 3
modifications, right?
recommendations
All right, very
that were
good.
committed.
Thank you. May I have a second, please?
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. All right, any further from anyone? All right, then please vote. Motion passes 6-0 with 1 recusal, Commissioner Moore. So both projects are approved. Congratulations, and maybe something will grow out of the ground pretty soon on these, huh? Thank you. Okay, that concludes our action items tonight. Ms. Garabay?
Thank you. Just a couple of announcements for the group. Number one, we had the city of Lancaster appointed its first chief of police, Rod Armelin, last week, which was very exciting, and we look forward to all the great work he's going to do on behalf of the city. We also had an announcement of a new city council member, Lauren Hughes Leslie, who is joining us after serving as deputy mayor for the council for a few months. I'm looking forward to seeing all the great work that she does on behalf of the city. And then finally, we are in the process of hiring a planning manager that will complete our planning team, and we hope to have them on board by the end of the year. So very exciting news for the city.
Very good, thank you. Members, anything you care to add this evening? Comments? Go ahead.
I just have one comment that's sort of I guess off topic, I'd just like to say on behalf of all the veterans out there that serve in the United States Air Force, today is the birthday for the United States Air Force, September 18th, 1947. So,
Well, our daughter
As a
will
proud veteran.
appreciate that birthday wish. Thank you. All right, then. If there's nothing further, then I will adjourn the meeting in honor of Deputy Ryan Klinkenbrummer, if I'm saying that correctly, who was fatally injured, murdered, actually, this last weekend in Palmdale. It's my understanding that his perpetrator has been arrested and the investigation continues. So if you will all please keep his friends and his family and his loved ones in your thoughts and in your prayers. We're adjourned till October 16th, 2023, here in these chambers at 5 p.m. Thank you.